Hi everybody, it's Esther, and welcome to the very first video in my Christmas in July series. My friend Becky from AuntBecscreations, she's going to be doing this as well, so I'll link her channel down below. And for this first video, I want to do 2 Christmas cards. Now I have this Old World winter stack from the Paper Studio. It was $8.99, but I bought this last year, so I would never have paid $8.99, so I know I got it on deal, but I don't remember what the deal was. I've got out my Wink of Stellas, and this is something that I use a lot, and you can tell I've already used some of them. These are Dazzles. They're a shiny little raised sticker, and let me show you one that I've made in the past that has Dazzles on it. Here we go. I knew I had one ready to go. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a cardinal here, and it says Merry Christmas, and it's raised, so it looks like embossing without actually embossing. And the good thing about it being raised is you can actually color within there. Now, I didn't on this card. These cards are the simple ones that I make for, that I can just mass produce really quickly for people like, you know, you need your mailman and the trash guy and, you know, this person and that person. I want to take a card down to my butcher because I have the best butcher on the planet. They make the best sausage, let me tell you. I want to keep them happy. You know, you have all those cards you need to send out to the people who aren't necessarily going to be the ones that you do all the special things to. So that's what I want to start with. So today, well, and actually I stuck the paper under the camera. Well, that was smart. Okay, I hope you guys can still see me. Today I have a 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. I'm going to get out my paper trimmer. This is the Fiskars rotary trimmer. I really love it. I bought it because May Made It's channel recommended it one time. Now I'm going to want to make my cards go this way. So we're going to cut it in half down the middle, and that makes 2 cards. I have an extremely small workspace. There we go. Now we have the 2 halves. Next thing I want to get out is my Martha Stewart mini scoreboard. I have the full-size one, but for card making and with my limited amount of space here, that seems to be the one I tend to go to first. All right. And the thing about the Martha Stewart mini scoreboard, and I don't know if you can see this, but right there is the mark for an A2 size card. So I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to bring this one over and go, oh, where was that mark again? I just know that this line here is an A2 line, and I go with it. Pull this one over and score it. And that was that. Now we fold them, burnish, and now we've got the base for 2 cards. Let's look through here and see what we want to do. I think this one is pretty, so we're going to use that. And maybe the music one. All right, here we go. We'll use this one. So the first thing you're going to do, and I'm going to use my trusty ATG gun, is we're going to tape this on. Make sure we have our design up. Oh. Now you'll notice that it's hanging off the edges. That's how I'm going to be able to do these so quick, is I'm not going to get my Cricut out and work on them and cut all the pieces out. I could do that, but I find it to be just as easy to stick these on first, and then trim it later. And just like that, you see how fast some cards can go together. Oops. Good thing I didn't. Oh. Good thing I didn't pat that one down just yet. That got off a little crooked. All right. Off to the side. You know, I'm not the best at these tutorial videos, but I'm going to give this my very best shot. Let's see. Here's my Tim Holtz scissors. These are my smaller Tim Holtz scissors. We're going to see if those work, but maybe I'll get out my big ones. As you recall, my brother gave me some money to buy some supplies, and these scissors are one of the things I got. So, you guys don't want to watch me trim, so I'm going to cut the video here and come back to it. All right, everybody. I'm back. Now I've got our two cards covered. We trimmed off the excess, and then I take this and I just sand down the sides just to make sure that I'm good and even. And then what I like to do is round the corners. And rounding the corners tends to cure a lot of the ills. So I've got my corner rounder. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch side. I'm going to do this one too. Alright, that was quick and easy. Now for the cool part, the decorations. I like to clean as I go, and that way you don't have near as much to put back on there. Alright, I've got a few things out. My daughter pulled this out last night and she was like, "Use it, Mom, use it." I don't know, what do you think? No. And yes, that's going to work perfectly on there. Well, but these are I'll save this for a special thing. Actually, I'm just going to put, I think, Well, I've got these Anita's Glitteration stickers, and I think these might have came in a swap box because I don't remember buying them. So let's see how those come out. Ooh, that does not want to come off of there. I think that bodes well for the stickiness factor. Oops. Well, maybe that was a little too sticky. Okay, we are not using that. All right. We're going to use this. The thing about these dazzles is they are a little hard to hold on to. Well, now it may be hard to see on camera, but if you hold it up to the light, that word joy sparkles. I'm also going to add the word peace. There we go. There we go. When you get the first letter laid down of these dazzles, then it makes it a little bit easier to get the rest of it in place. And the last one is the word love, which is a really good word because I love these dazzles. Oh my gosh, I find it so hard to talk and craft at the same time. All right, this one, I totally want to get this big red cardinal on there. Ooh, this one's a big old piece. We're going to get that right down in the center. With a piece like this, you just have to take your time and just let it follow its course to get it to lay down. Ooh, I think I got it a little twisted right here. All right, stack things up a little bit better over here. Now I have my red Wink of Stella pen, and I'm going to color in this bird. And that's the great thing about these dazzles, is you can use your Copics or your you know, any kind of brand of marker like that, or you can use your dazzles, and it just creates like a little barrier so you don't go over. Hi everybody, I'm back. My camera ran out of room. So actually I kept working on it and didn't even know that the camera had stopped. And I apologize for how far away from the project my camera was. Oh my gosh. I'm still learning these camera angles. Now I'm going to probably do a little bit more work, but if you turn this just right, you can see the sparkle. This one I got the piece just a tiny bit crooked, but I'm going to put more Wink of Stella on that. Because you didn't get to see it very close, I'm going to show you this old winter stack. Like I said, $8.99 from the Paper Studio, but I know when I bought it, I wouldn't have paid anywhere near that. And then, well, I don't know where else the stuff is, but that's how I just whip out cards real quick. And you can see a couple of these are from last year, but I have just been whipping these out since last night. And really, it goes that quick. You just slap the paper on there, trim it off, and go. And that's, you know, you're going to spend a lot more time making those special cards, those really fancy, intricate cuts. You're going to get your Cricut out or your other die cutting machine. Oh, and I'm bouncing the camera while I talk. But honestly, just for your mass-produced cards, just whip them out quick. And if you get them done, or at least some of them done ahead of time, come Christmas, you don't have to worry about it. Honestly, I'm just talking to a stack of craft supplies. I'm looking over here thinking you guys aren't even looking at me doing anything. Well, I could be cleaning up my table while I'm talking to you guys. Where on earth did all my stuff go? Okay. Well, I can't obviously do it through the camera. Yeah, so I was asked in, I asked in the 100 questions nobody asks tag, you know, is Christmas stressful? Well, it sure can be if you let it. But the idea for making it not stressful is work ahead. Get some stuff done. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to crank out some more Christmas cards. Put some Christmas music back on because I turned it off. And, hey, I'll see you in the Christmas video next Friday. Where, I'm not going to tell you yet what that project's going to be, but it's going to be awesome. Hey everybody, I just want to tell you thank you so much. We're up to 290 subscribers. You guys are the best. Now this was my first Christmas in July project. This one went a little wonky. My camera angles were wonky and whatnot. But next week I do have something really spectacular planned, and I'll do a much better job of filming that one, I'm sure. I'm just trying to figure out where on earth to put this camera to get the best angle on my table. Alright everybody. Merry Christmas in July. Love y'all. Bye.